I I'm going to speak English. Maybe I will make another video where I speak Italian. I saw The Substance. I've just seen the movie, and I know that when you watch a movie horror, there's a suspension of rationality, but here there's a huge gap. I mean, um, doesn't make any sense at all. A movie should have at least a veneer of believable. There's nothing believable in this movie. Either you, I don't know, it's like a big troll act. I mean, come on. It was a parody of a horror movie. Okay, it's a parody. It's like the some movies that make fun of other big movies, and okay, you know that, and you watch the movie knowing that I'm not going to analyze the film like it's a real thing. Okay, but in order for you to get into the story, put yourself into one of the characters or whatever, there must be something believable, or that you make it some way believable. If it was Star Trek, they speak about warp engines, things like this. They try to make things believable in a way. Not everything is explained, but this is set in modern days. Okay, so everything is a suspension of logic on the part of the viewer, and everything doesn't add up. Why should you give somebody a substance for free without checking the results? Because if you give something for free, you're the guinea pig. So I could understand that there are hidden cameras, or everything is controlled and checked by some invisible. There are movies like this. There are movies where people get old, and that movies make sense because there's something is not apparently believable. But okay, if movies, there are things like that, but there are people who put these people on this beach, and at the end of the day, the movie makes sense. You cannot see something and get immersed in the movie when the movie is clearly not reality. Okay, I don't say that anything should be reality, but you should give the impression that this could be reality. As I stress, this is not set in a distant future. This person, for no reason at all, with he saw the spine. Yeah, man, come on. He said you're a perfect subject because you have this spine that needs to open. Spines don't open. If you cut into the spine, there's a substance in the middle, and you get completely paralyzed. And a body that, this is a spoiler view. Okay, I'm putting everything out there. A body grows out of another body, and the original body stays alive, doesn't go limp because there's another body getting out of that body. Okay, if you see Alien, when the alien gets out of the, it cuts through the ribs, and the person dies. It makes sense. It makes it makes sense. This film, like, come on. I'm not a movie expert. The next guy. I'm a level-headed person. I have some common sense. Then this person, who is a better version of herself, younger, doesn't look like her. Where did she get that DNA that makes her look different? We don't know. She knows everything the other person knows. Yeah, if a woman gets pregnant and the baby, even when he gets adult, doesn't know everything about her mother or doesn't have the knowledge of her mother. Okay, you're a psychiatrist, the baby is a psychiatrist. No, it doesn't make sense. We don't inherit memories and knowledge. This person having a new brain, because obviously the other one who's there is still alive, knows everything. And you have to believe that. And she goes every week to get new material. We don't know why they hadn't. And first of all, who would do that? Who would do that? 1 week me, 1 week you, two bodies, and the material, and she's able to perform medical surgery without any, doesn't sterilize anything. She just put some stitches on the spine. I mean, I got interventions. Minor, you cut me here, you have pains for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the scar. You have to ingest some antibiotics, and you have to be checked, and the stitches are, she does to her former body like nothing. Is she a doctor in the movie? No, she's a model, she's an actress. And she put something like a drip that isn't even on top of something, and it works for 1 week. Other thing, sorry, but I am a common person. This person has been lying on the ground for 1 week. Not on a mattress, not making any movement apparently. You stay for 1 week on a bed and you make some movements. I don't think you can get up normally without wavering. No, she does that without staggering. And she walks like this. So this person, the other one, who, the younger, the same. You don't do anything for a week and you are fit, like, I know, perfectly fit. Doesn't make sense. Is this film set in a real world where people get infections, where bodies get out of another body and the original body is empty? No, it's void. No, the body is still there. It doesn't make any sense. She then changes. She wakes up. The two are connected. One is conscious, the other one is not. We don't know why. They have a 5G connection. We don't know. And we're supposed to believe all this crap. I'm sorry. And then she overstays the week, and the more she turns into the other one, and the more they lay one beside the other, there's a connection with blood, something like Frankenstein. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Also this, she remembers everything. of the other person, and then if she gets old as fuck. Nobody getting older becomes a monster. You die, but you don't have this arthritis, this thing that don't make you don't. When you get old, you don't become the Elephant Man. I hope. No, she becomes a monster, like the portrait of Dorian Gray, as something like the portrait. But portrait of Dorian Gray makes sense in a way. We don't know why, but there's no bodies getting out of another body. Either you do something like this, that you don't know why, but the portrait gets old. But we have people who don't have medical background that perform injection in the veins. There's a name in, I don't know, in English. If you're not a nurse, you don't know how to do this. And then it's completely in a fictitious, fake world. But other things are normal. People on the streets walk, stock cars, studios, TV studios, whatever. In this year and age, we don't have TV heroes anymore. They don't exist. People are on the web. Okay? This person without social security number, without no background, how do you get money? You have a bank account. You don't. They don't know who you are. You don't have an identity. You not can get money on a bank account. You cannot work. No, you can work. And people, what I think this people found this a masterpiece. I must be an idiot. I must be an idiot because the movie is from bad to worse. She meets another person who was also had the same experience, an old person, but then this character disappears into thin air. Everything is overstated. She tried to kill the 100-year-old looking other ego, and any other person would have died before, but she's still alive. It takes, I don't know, 10 minutes to make her, not 10 minutes, but no, 5-6 minutes, that for a movie is a lot, to make her stand on the ground, stand on the make her lying down on the floor, and she's still some way alive. If they are connected, no, they are connected. You make the other person. There's a gap. She kills her sometime after 2 or 3 hours. She starts feeling bad. You can imagine with twin brothers. You know the one, not twin, Siamese. I don't know, brothers. The one are connected on the body. They have two heads, two trunks, but they have. If you kill one part, I don't think the other person for 2 hours had the limp. That person, the other person, is still perfectly right. Should be immediate. But apparently, the uploading of the sickness takes time. The uploading of the death, we don't know how. Everything you have to take at face value. Bah. And then the super monster that clearly you understand it was a dream. You cannot make blood exploding on that scale. Is an excuse to have a splatter movie which is not theoretically a splatter movie. At the end, the monster that has a teeth getting out of his head. It's completely insane, but stupid insane. Oh, it's a masterpiece. It's against the men, it's against the women. That I don't care. I don't watch a movie according to woke ideology, which, by the way, I don't agree with in the first place. That is, sorry to say, is shit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But at least I tried to explain my point of view. This movie doesn't even try to explain all these unbelievable things that happen one after the fucking other. It's like the person doing the most stupid thing that sounds like the most smart thing. The king is naked to me. Is naked. I mean, oh, look, everybody. I don't. I haven't seen many. I was disappointed by the substance. I was disgusted by the substance. At the end, the character, uh, the monster with kind of elephant man, hyper elephant man, elephant woman, is clearly fake. It reminded me of the Thing of John Carpenter, which is a good movie, but didn't age way. Some effects are you can see it's rubber is something you can see. Very few movies are believable because either you do IG, and I must admit they didn't use um, CGI. Not IG. IG doesn't mean anything. CGI, computer generated images. They didn't use it, and kudos for that. But for the rest, but the real effect, maybe they used, but I didn't detect them. Some parts are not, but for the most part, you can see that the character, at the end, the monster, if I'm not mistaken, with it was made in the real world. It's not CGI. I must admit that for a time, half the movie okay, doesn't make any sense. Get there, but at a certain point it took the wrong turn. Everything went downhill. Everything became over the top, and the maybe I don't understand anything about movies. In spite of the fact I collect hundreds of DVDs. Now I know people don't use DVDs anymore, but I collect it. That's why I still speak English, because I watch movies in English, and I watch a lot of things in English. I used to speak English in America and as a child for a while. That's why. But if you live in another country, you never speak, and you lose the ability to speak the language. And in some way, somewhat, I lost, but not so much. I'm always exposed to the English language. So I watched lots of films, as they say in England. But I must be disconnected with the new word. When this, to me, crap is considered a masterpiece. I say, okay, okay, I prefer the Hostel. Not Hostile, Hostel, Hostel. It's an old horror movie that they made 2 or 3, but that movie is believable. This is beyond the suspension of credibility you have watching sci-fi, science fiction movie or horror movie. This is completely horrible. But other things I want to say. It's not a sexist movie. It's against sexism. Okay, Demi Moore is 62. She played part of 50. No way in real life a person I'm at 61. I don't look like 51. And when I was at 51, I didn't look like 41. Tops you can fake 5 years, not 10. The second actor that makes the younger herself, she's 30, which is considered old for to you don't replace somebody who is 50 with you replace with somebody who's maximum 25 at most. Not another one is 30, but in the movie, Demi Moore, well, she looks 50. No, she doesn't look 50. She looks 62, 60 maybe in the movie. 61, now she's 62. How would she look 50? Boy, take Roger Moore. Roger Moore is a British actor. I think he's dead. You don't take Demi Moore. Take a Demi Moore picture when she was 50. That's the way she should have looked. You can make a person look older in a way, it's never believable, with makeup. Make it younger if you don't use some computer software. No. And she looks 60. She looks like a person who is 60. Some people can look older at 60. But no, you can see she's 60. It's something you feel, okay? So, does it have an impact on the way we perceive reality, the subject of getting old, the show business, male, women? No, nothing at all. But people say it makes. I repeat, when I say shit, I can have doubts, but he read to me, oh, that's good, it tastes good. To me, it's soft like shit, it's brown like shit, it smells like shit. To me, it's shit. And that film to me is, I watched it because people spoke about, it was kind of the talk of the town, so to speak. But really disappointed. I'm sorry, I become hypercritical, I don't know. Or I watch Alien, the last Alien. It's a resume of the other aliens. I didn't like it. And there are some movies that maybe I liked them. But not major movies. And really, now I'm going to watch some other, and if I'm able, because this is on spur of the moment, I'm going to do that in Italian. Okay, because I saw one of my Italian expert. He's an expert. People use the word masterpiece. Come, how do you say in Italian? Abbasso le mani. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm not a movie expert. I'm more into politics and to music. This channel. Every now and then I watch a movie. I feel the urge to say this. Goodbye. To tell you this story.